Welcome back to JazzTime.com. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online. If you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today, we'll be talking about the discontinued Rolex Day-Date II with a yellow gold champagne dial, Roman numeral hour markers, all 18 karat gold, case, bezel, bracelet, you name it, it's all 18 karat gold. Reference number 218238, a legacy model in Rolex's line of day dates. This model has been discontinued since, I believe, 2015 and has been since superseded by the slightly smaller 40mm 228238. While you can no longer purchase this exact model from a Rolex boutique, you can still get one through us at jazztime.com. Links in the description below. We'll be going over the case, the bezel, crystal, dial, crown, movement, and the bracelet, and I'll be giving you my thoughts throughout the video. This case is 41mm in diameter, a bit large, but as we'll see a little bit later in the video, that 1mm actually makes quite a big difference, bigger than you'd think. Alright, it's all made of 18 karat yellow gold, as with all day dates, all day date 2s rather, in 41mm, or platinum, but this one is made with yellow gold specifically. It is made entirely out of precious metals, not a single bit of steel in this, and as you can see, next to that screw down case back, you can see there's tiny hallmarks just underneath these lugs to tell you that it is indeed made of precious metals. The crown, also situated on the right side, along with that screw down case back, allows for that superior water resistance down to 100 meters or 330 feet. And the crystal on the front is of a transparent, scratch resistant sapphire, so there's no fear of suit threads or buttons damaging the crystal. There's a Cyclops lens directly over the date for easy reading at a glance. The bezel is the fluted style bezel, capable of attracting attention from anywhere in the room with its textural look and practical legacy. Originally, this fluted look was made for the function of literally screwing the bezel onto the case to ensure waterproofness, but modernity and technological advances made it so that you don't really need it, but it became an aesthetic element, and today is a mark of distinction, so you know that it is definitely a Rolex when you see this fluted bezel. And it's always in gold. In this case, yellow gold to match the entire watch. The dial here, let's zoom in a bit, contains a sunray finish on a deep champagne that matches the case's yellow gold, allowing the Roman numerals to actually shine forth or really darken depending on the angle of light that you're viewing them from, right? And so it has quite a distinctive presentation, very easy to read, while you have the light. And note that there is no luminescence applied here, so it makes up for its quiet presentation in the dark with a radiant presentation during the day. The crown on the right side contains the two little dots there, showing that it's a twin lock waterproofness system, and it functions as you would expect. Simply unwind it to the first position so you can then wind the watch. Should you have placed this down for maybe like 3 or 4 days and it's lost its power, nice and easy. Pull out to the second position where you can then change the day or the date depending on which direction you rotate the crown. It's about a quarter turn or so to get the date moving forward by rotating it clockwise. And it has a very nice, satisfying click. I wonder if you can hear that. Yeah, so it has a very nice, satisfying click when it moves forward by the day, or the date rather, at the date aperture at the 3, and rotating it counterclockwise allows you to advance the day at the 12 o'clock position. So, if you ever need to keep track of the day, say you have to write down on a lot of invoices or memos what day it is, there you go. Very easy. Alright. And pulling it out to the final position stops that seconds hand, allows you to hack it so that you can then move the minute hand for precise timekeeping. Nice and easy as you'd like. Alright, simply press the crown back in and screw it back against the case to ensure that superior water resistance. The most important part of this timepiece that allows all of this to work is the Legacy 3156 caliber with a plus or minus 2-second time differential per 24 hours, exceeding Swiss standards of timekeeping. It is a perpetual, mechanical, and self-winding timepiece, so you only need to wind it once fully, and wearing it will allow the timepiece to continue winding throughout the day. The oscillator contains high-performance Paraflex shock absorbers and a Parachrome blue hairspring to prevent electromagnetic interference, keeping the movement consistent in nearly any condition. The power reserve on this is 48 hours, so you can set it down for about 2 whole days, pick it back up later. You may have to wind it, but if you have a watch winder, that's no issue at all. The bracelet keeps us all together with the President style, with the semicircular 3-piece links. If you look at the side, semicircular half circles, and 3-piece links across. High polish down the center, light brush finish on the side with the high polish along the flanks there, all leading down to that concealed folding crown clasp. Now, for those who may be a little bit inexperienced, and if you just simply have never seen this before, well, this is an older style clasp that basically only exists on the President bracelets and on the older Legacy Jubilee style bracelets. To open it, simply just lift the top of the crown, and there you go. Nice and easy. And note that it's not actually as easy as you think, because, you know, you don't want to just bump on a surface and have this open up so easily. So just a tiny bit of firmness to pull it open is perfect. That's all you need. All right, and there's the gold hallmarks on the bracelet interior as well to show you that it is indeed made of precious metals as well. The President bracelet also does not have any sort of link extension, so when you get this size, make sure you get it sized properly, because, well, you're going to have to actually physically add and remove links depending on your wrist size. All right, and while we're here, we can actually try this on. So, and give you some of my thoughts as well on this. All right, we can zoom out a bit here. All right, so as I said earlier, this is a 41mm case. Now that 1 extra millimeter does make a difference, especially on my wrist, which is about 7.25 inches in circumference. This is also quite a heavy watch because it is simply all gold, solid gold. Now, considering the 41mm diameter, this is actually on my wrist a little comically large because I'm not really seeing much of the bracelet here. A lot of this sort of this Day-Date II, actually a lot of it comes down to this bracelet as well. You can't just discount it entirely, and having such a huge watch face just sort of obliterates the rest of the bracelet, which, you know, for me, is kind of a big deal. But, you know, actually not that big of a deal because, you know, I can see this dial very clearly. So you get clarity of reading versus, you know, better framing. So your mileage may vary depending on your own personal taste. All right, and when it comes to the weight distribution, this is actually sized relatively well to my wrist. So the weight distribution is all basically in the case. The bracelet feels like nothing because it's so smooth, so soft, because of all of the because there's so many tiny links in there, you can barely feel them compared to, say, an oyster style link, the larger, broader, and just longer oyster style links. And the case is definitely heavy. I can feel it wobbling about on my wrist, so it has that definite wrist presence, and you're definitely not going to forget that you have this on when you're wearing it. Also note that the form factor is rather nice, so it fits very well. It could actually double as a dress watch, and it certainly has that dress watch appeal to it. It's rather simple, doesn't have a ton of bells and whistles on it to make it a bit excessive, more like the sports style watches like Yachtmasters and Submariners and the like. So, enough of what I think. What do you think about this watch? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like as it really helps our channel out. And Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and click that bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video. And as always, if you want to purchase this or any other watch, be sure to visit us in our online store at jazztime.com. Links in the description below.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.